You are listening to
the Dirty Murray Podcast. This week's episode is brought to you by Poor Choices Bar in Eaton, Georgia, where sip happens on a nightly basis. From live music, pool tables, bar games, and of course a pop and dance floor, Poor Choices has everything you need to kick back, unwind, and have loads of fun. Located in the heart of Eaton, Georgia, Poor Choices gives you a small town bar with big time hospitality. Always remember, a poor choice can end up being the best choice of your entire life. We hope to see all of our DMP listeners at Poor Choices Bar in Eaton, Georgia real soon.
You made me giggle. So you were asking about like a store, a story or whatever. So once upon a time, I went up to the bus bar in Ocoee, Tennessee, and so there was a band. My buddy Corey Hansard, Heath Hansard, Jake Saint, all these boys were in a band called Georgia Pine, which, fun fact for everybody, Tyler and I were in a band called Train Hits Wagon, and our very first show, we opened up for Georgia Pine at the Eaton Sports Zone.
I did, dude. Yeah. I could tell. Oh, God.
Yep.
Can we go in what we won't? We won't go into the reason why I feel like I quit Train Hits Wagon. Because I freaked out at Eaton Sports Bar.
Oh, yeah. I remember we were offering you a Xanax just to calm down. Man, we went and sound checked.
It was
everything. And then, an hour before the show, he's like, I can't do this.
In my defense, it was my first show.
Yeah.
And the sound check sounded like shit. And y'all had probably gone through that before. And I didn't, and I just couldn't understand why everybody was okay with the sound check. It sounded like shit. And I had to go home, or I went somewhere because, sound check, and then you wait for a couple hours and till you actually go on. And so this whole time I'm thinking I'm going to sound like shit.
Len, you freaked out, but we did good.
You should have seen me at home. Brittany was like, get yourself together. You are going. I was trying my best to back out of this thing. I did play it though.
Huh?
I did play it.
You did play it? Yeah. There's still, I could probably find this very old video of us doing 99 Problems.
Dude, that was one of my favorite things I probably ever did live, was play that.
Yeah, that was so that was just a fun little fact. So our very first show opened for Georgia Pine. But anyways, I was going to see these boys up in the Ocoee at the bus bar, and I had a couple friends with me, and so we was out there, had a good time and all. Well, I go back to my truck, and our buddy Blaine decided he was going to stay, so I was going to get I had covers or something in the back of my truck I was going to give him behind the seat. Well, as I get to my truck, as I'm walking up to it, there's this old man, and he's just kind of leaned up against my hood, and he's like, "Oh, man, I'm sorry." He goes, "I was in your truck." I was like, "No, you ain't in my truck, man. You're just chilling out right there. You're good."
That's pretty bad when you think you're in somebody's vehicle and you're not.
Yeah, you could tell he was, he had had a few. Well, anyways, I get blamed what he needs or whatever. Well, then I used to be terrible about leaving my keys in my car. So I went back in for something or whatever. We'll finally go back to my truck, and I go to crank it. I realize my keys are not in the ignition. Well, I see, oh boy, this old man walking.
He was in your truck.
Well, and I noticed, because at the time I had this burgundy lanyard, and there was this Hispanic guy that I'd worked with. He'd went to Panama City, and he came back, and he bought me and my dad the same gift, but mine was an R. It was just the letter R for Ryan, and got dad one that's...
Was it really for Ryan, though?
I don't know. It could have been, anything. Just he thought I was racist or something.
It's racist.
Yeah. But anyway, so I see this lanyard just hanging, and I'm like, he's got my keys. So I get out, "Hey, man, you've got my keys." "I ain't got your keys." So, man, they're in your hand. I see the lanyard, and he's like, "These ain't your keys," and just kept on. And I'm trying to be so nice to this man. And finally I was like, "Sir," I was like, "if you don't hand me those keys, I swear to God, I'm going to drop you in this parking lot right here."
You should have took him over to your car and said, if you stick those keys in that ignition and it turns on, we got a problem.
Well, finally, he gives me the keys, and like I'm just fed up and mad now. And well, anyway, so I get back in my truck. I crank it. Well, I'm going to go to unlock the door for this person getting in my passenger seat. For some reason, I locked that door, but left my keys in the ignition in my driver's side door. Well, anyways, I had a bench seat. Well, I noticed there's a pair of dentures right in the middle of my bench. Sat in my truck. He was so drunk, got in my truck, and I guess his teeth were bothering him, and took his teeth out and just took him a little rest.
It was probably just he always takes his dentures out when he steals a car.
And so,
it's just something you do sometimes.
So I take these things.
So they don't find the dental records when somebody comes and kills us.
I took these things barehanded, and I walk up to Julie, who's like the manager out there, and I was like, Julie, have you seen an old man walking around with no teeth? And she's like, and she knew exactly what I was talking about. And so he had left one. So she ends up putting them in the Lost and Found at Adventures Unlimited. I was like, man, that guy's going to have trouble eating his bacon in the morning. But like, I felt so, but it was like, it wasn't both, I guess it was just one set. I couldn't tell if it was top or bottom. But only in Polk County.
I mean, that's a detective's dream case.
Yeah.
There's so many red flags. Like, he had the keys in his hand. His teeth were in the car.
I mean,
they weren't, and and his teeth weren't in.
Sorry, I was in your truck.
Yeah.
No, you're just leaned up against the hood.
Yeah.
No, don't
worry, it's fine.
I'm just glad you didn't leave.
I could just imagine him taking off running.
Yeah,
that's what I would have done.
Walk out, my truck's gone. But anyways, Georgia Pine played a pretty good show that night. But I hope that guy found his teeth. Bless his heart. That's not a cheap replacement, I wouldn't imagine.
No. I just wonder if he lost them on by accident, or if he actually physically took his teeth.
He probably took them physically.
Well, I mean.
But why?
But I'm just trying to think. Well, like how did they? Because I mean, if he just laid down on the bench seat, I mean, it was right there. He'd have to.
I mean, I don't know if you're talking about this.
To me, because my dad's had false teeth forever, so it's one of those when you get ready to lay back or whatever,
you just pop them out.
Have you ever thought that there may have been another culprit?
Shit! I didn't even think. Are you getting
Yeah.
Maybe.
Never.
And I don't even know the truth now.
You might need to blacklight your truck.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I
know. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Wow, that puts a whole different perspective.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Why would you take your teeth out in somebody's truck?
Did somebody say they want a gummy? I'm not talking about one that's laced.
Here at the Dirty Murray Podcast, sometimes we get tired of being cooped up recording all day, confined to our headphones, and sick of staring at a microphone. Sometimes we just need to hit the stop button, put on our dancing boots, and head on down to Poor Choices Bar in Eaton, Georgia for some much needed unwinding and friend finding. Jerri puts her hair down, Ryan brushes up on his corniest pickup lines, and I stock up on throat lozenges for a long night of screaming with the band. All in preparation for a great night at Poor Choices Bar. From live music, pool tables, bar games, and of course a poppin' dance floor, Poor Choices has everything you need to kick back, unwind, and have loads of fun. Located in the heart of Eaton, Georgia, Poor Choices gives you a small town bar with big time hospitality. Always remember, a poor choice could end up being the best decision of your life. We need to see all of our Dirty Murray podcast listeners at Poor Choices in Eaton, Georgia real soon. There was somebody else missing from that bar that night.
Yeah, God, I didn't think to look for anybody else missing at it. That's terrible.
It is. It's a great story.
I hope he was just just maybe his teeth were hurting.
Maybe he learned a lesson. A, don't tell on yourself. B, don't leave your dentures in the truck. Yep.
True.
That has me thinking now, like, oh my God.
Yeah, your whole life has changed now, probably.
Yeah, I mean,
at least you got rid of
outlook,
it.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, no telling what happened in that truck.
Yeah,
then.
no, not really.
So on one of the previous podcasts, we had talked about it was the top 10 petty things we wish were illegal. And I said one of them was on my list was showing up to somebody's house unannounced. Right. And I had the funniest thing happen the other day that reminded me of that list. So, of course, we're all in the living room, and this car pulls up. Don't know who it is, and of course, the panic ensues.
Right. Yeah,
who do we owe money to? I was like, my wife always sells eggs at the house, so I'm like, maybe you sold some eggs. Did you sell some eggs? No, I don't know who this person is. Then they're not getting eggs. So this old lady gets out of the car. She's got a mask on. She's got those squared off glasses, the sunglasses. Looks like she's blind.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's walking up. I'm like, God.
Looks like she just got her eyes dilated.
Yeah. She comes in and knocks on the door, and I open it. I'm like, oh, God. She says, is this Ponder's funeral home?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Wrong hill, ma'am.
Never in my wildest dreams was I prepared to answer that question.
God.
And I said, I was cool about it. I could tell they were confused.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, no.
One more red light up.
Yeah. I said, turn left and at the red light, it's up on the hill. And they know that's People's. I'm like, ma'am, don't argue with me about if you know where to go. Why are you at my house?
Yeah, why are you at my house looking for it?
And I said no. And she just stood there. I'm like, I started thinking, like, does this look like a funeral?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like basketball. I don't know what y'all have at your house, but let's say like a basketball goal, or when did Ponders get a trampoline?
Like, I'm in a subdivision.
Yeah, exactly.
She had to pass other houses to get to my house, but when I started thinking, like, until I told her that this wasn't Ponder's funeral home, what I opened the door looking like to her. Yeah. I'm like, this is the most hippie ass. I got these tie-dye shorts on.
Oh my God.
Like, I know whatever I didn't match. I probably had like one black sock on, one white. Like, I did not look like a funeral. If I did go with a funeral home, if somebody is going to choose a funeral home for my death, pick my house.
Like that one.
I want as laid back of a funeral home as I presented to this lady. And finally I just said, go to the left. I could tell that somebody told her, go to the red light, turn left.
And exactly what they told her to do. Yeah.
One red light, too short. She needed to go one down.
But you should have asked her who she is looking for.
Yeah.
Well, who are you looking to view, ma'am? Or I wonder if she's going in there for themselves, I
don't know.
Go ahead and plan it out.
But I was like, man, I don't know if that's a good thing that your house looks like a funeral.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's a little weird. But
the funniest part to me, the scariest part, I've got anxiety thinking about it right now. So I'm telling this lady, go out of my house and turn left. Well, if I said go to the red light and turn left. Mm-hmm. If you go right out of my house and turn left without going to the red light, you can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can turn left, but there's a median. Yeah. There's a median on Chatsworth Highway. Yeah. If you turn left, you're going into oncoming traffic.
Oh, God.
And so this lady leaves. And I kind of, I laughed about it. And this lady leaves. I'm taking the trash out. About 5 minutes later, I see him coming from the opposite direction from the other side of the subdivision. Like, what are they doing? They go down to this red light exit and turn left.
Oh,
and I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, onto that traffic there at your
oncoming traffic.
Wow.
And I don't see them ever again. I did not see a wreck. I didn't hear a wreck or anything.
Good
but they
Lord.
I waited for a second.
You just killed two people.
They never turned right. They never whipped it back around.
We're going to have to look at that Northwest Georgia scanner for the other day to see.
We need the dates.
Fatality on 76.
I'm going to have to turn my house into a funeral home It'd go find them.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it scared the crap. My daughter was out there with me, and I was like, "Oh God!" Right when I saw him do it, and I was like, "Oh,
That's
I just
terrible.
killed him."
Yeah, that would have been scary to see.
I just killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they
you
were
see
looking
them
for
out-
well.
I hope they rode the shoulder the
It kinda
entire
jumped
way
that medium,
and went,
yeah.
and went to the next road. Oh, it scared me to death, man. Oh,
God, it makes you wonder what they did.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
Sure.
And it's the fact that she's going to argue with you that your house
you
is
know
flooded.
that you're-
That's people. What now? But she was
now,
still looking for
are
a
you
house on the
sure?
hill.
yeah, like
God.
it just confused me at first, and I was like, I kind of get why you're here. Don't argue with me though about where you are.
When you say she's wearing a mask, are we talking like COVID days?
Yeah, COVID mask.
Okay.
Well, a lot of people's doing that again.
Oh yeah, I see it
I
a
see a
lot.
lot of people doing it again now.
I see it a lot in like Chattanooga. A lot. I go to Chattanooga a lot, and it's pretty popular. Pretty popular up there. I don't like it. It gives me anxiety. I don't want to think about those times.
I don't want to go back.
No.
My thing, just to say that I will never understand, like when you're just driving by yourself in the car.
Oh yeah, and people going down the road
yeah.
and they've got their mask on.
I didn't understand that in the height of COVID,
Yeah.
let alone now.
Yeah.
If you think for 1 second I'm going to drive that Nissan Altima to work and have my N95 on for no,
yeah.
I used to wear my glasses before I had
Oh,
contacts.
fog up.
Oh yeah, dude, I couldn't do it. Like at the restaurant,
yeah,
it sucked, man. It's just fogged up.
y'all got us with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Anyways,
did.
I
But-
digress.
Jerry, got any cool stories?
Well, no, not really. Nothing much is going on, But I do want to ask, when y'all go to like a buffet type place that's got like an arcade, do y'all ever look up and see, you always have that one adult playing the basketball game?
That's my favorite game.
Yes, you know what I mean?
Yes, that skee ball.
Yes. So usually I'm that adult, but the other day we was at CC's and I was watching this woman play and I was like, boy, she's...
You know, I saw.
I can't play against that. You know what I mean?
She's hooping it up out there.
She
Dude.
was getting it. I couldn't do it.
That's
She
what
was
I
hitting
was
them.
going to say.
Yeah.
There's a week that ESPN shows ESPN the Ocho. Because that really exists. That was on Dodgeball, but after that, there really is a ESPN the Ocho that has all these obscure sports. And it was pretty recently. I saw them showing professional. I don't even know what you call it, but yeah, it was like arcade basketball, and these dudes were just double handing it. Just
See,
That's crazy.
I think I
dude.
could get into something like that.
dude. That's my favorite one, and like I said, skee ball.
I like it.
I've kind of had to get out of that because my son is a thrower,
Oh, yes.
and dude, there's nothing worse than the anxiety you get when he goes to throw that skee ball, and he's not even meat. He wants to break something.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the freaking 50-point holes. Like he wants to break the glass in front of it, and those balls are so
I was
heavy.
about to say heavy, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've had to go away from there so he don't pick those balls up.
That's the kind of basketball I like though right now. I mean,
yeah.
you don't have to move much.
Nope.
No blood and guts before practice.
Oh, no.
You know.
No extra work.
Yeah,
just
just-
stand there and shoot.
There's a lot
And
of
once
this.
you get the form right,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't...
Oh yeah, it's just
It's there,
robotic.
yeah.
Yeah, it ain't like the fair where they rig it somewhere.
Well, see, that's what I was fixing to say. Did you ever get caught up in the oblong rimmed basketball goals at the?
Man, that's a joke.
Everybody thinks they could win those.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, I was such a baller. I thought I could every time, but man, it'd make you question everything.
You know, my favorite thing in the fair is picking up the ducks and see what if you had the X's on them. You win that. I love that game.
I don't know if I remember that right off.
Oh, it just goes
a
in a
kid game.
circle.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you just
yeah.
pick the ducks up.
I
Yeah.
shouldn't be playing it.
Did you go to the fair yet this year?
I have not gone to the fair in probably the past couple years.
Yeah, God, I hadn't been since I was probably 16.
I get scared on like I like to ride the rides, but once I get on them and I just see all these wiggling
Do you see them
parts,
shaking?
I see the screws just kind of not quite tight enough.
What's amazing, they can transport it across the country and have it up in an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
And you see some of the guys that put these things up.
Oh, yeah.
They're the same guys that are working the rides.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this guy hasn't gone to sleep in 48
a
hours.
couple of
I
days.
know
He's enjoyed himself for sure.
Yeah.
But now we took the babies. I think it was last year we went, and they only done 2 things the whole time, and it was like a jungle gym thing, and that was it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was just like, I don't know.
What I don't like about the work, they're pretty strict about like, you know, your tickets and having enough, and you can't ride this if you're like come on.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
It's pretty serious, though.
only time I ever rode in a helicopter was at the fair.
really?
Oh.
1 year.
I've never rode in a helicopter. I have ridden one time. Me and a friend of mine, I think we must have been like 8 years old. We went to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. And you know what's special about Kitty Hawk?
The Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers. So it's all this plane stuff. And man, we went on this little single engine. I don't even know why my mom let me. She let it because I would never do this with one of my kids. Like, it was just, she let me and him go by ourselves with this pilot. And it was just a loop around something. And dude, those single engine planes, like, the turbulence is awful, and you just drop.
Yeah.
You just keep dropping and dropping. And I'm like, it didn't scare me back then, but I think about it now. I'm like, wow.
Well, I've only rode in a plane one time, and that was a friend of mine. Her grandpa, you know, the Petty Land up there, like on 225 and all. But anyways, they had a plane. Well, her grandpa would fly that plane every now and then. Well, they took me for the first time in this thing. I mean, once you got through it, it's beautiful and amazing. But I'm telling you what, you couldn't have put a piece of floss.
Are you talking about the one that just runs up there on 225?
Yeah, like you turn off, go toward.
Oh, I'm thinking about 411. I think.
I mean, you're talking about the airport?
No, it was it 225? Anyways, yeah, the Petties up there. Anyways, they had a plane, but her grandpa flew it. But man, like you talked about that damn dropping off, and and we're taking off in a field, you know. I mean, we ain't at the Dalton Airport, you know, just on a runway with guys, you know, directing or nothing. That was scary.
I don't know if you could get me in a helicopter after the Kobe Bryant incident. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, no, Kobe.
Well, I remember the one thing about riding the helicopter at the fair is like the pilot didn't have a door. So
he could just jump out.
Well, to me, I'm in the back and
could fall out.
he'll take and turn the thing sideways, and my whole thing is he's going to fall out, and then I'm going to have to try to figure out how to fly this helicopter to save me, my mom, and my sister. And I just knew I didn't know how to fly a helicopter. But speaking of helicopters, I'm going to shoot my shot here. If the young lady who was in the Life Force yesterday, who had to come pick up a guy who got hit by a bus or got hit on a bicycle.
This is terrible. I know where this is going.
Yeah,
was gorgeous. So Life Force circled my house and ended up landing over here at Chatsworth Elementary. Well, I decided I was just gonna
walk over.
Yeah, I was just gonna walk over and check out, see what was happening with everything.
We'll go with you. We're worried about whoever she was coming to get.
Sure.
Well,
that's what you were doing.
She was in the thing. I didn't see her as she flew over me, but I'm just saying I wanted to go see how this fella was. How things were going. And so I walk over there and I see, like, you know, you have the pilots out there, and I see this beautiful blonde flowing hair. I was like, good Lord. I might want to just be like, fall out right there.
Start faking your heart attack.
I'm hurting, Linda.
Make room for Keith.
Ma'am. Just pass out. Oh, but Lord have mercy. But whoever you are.
You didn't.
God, I should. Well, if the guy hadn't been, I don't know how he is. So, I mean, I wasn't going to be too selfish because, I mean, he needed the help. But Lord, at that moment, I needed her. But if she's listening to this podcast,
she's listening right now in the helicopter radio.
Yeah, just breaker 19.
What if right now she's telling one of her Life Force stories
about you?
She's like, when I landed,
I seen this nosy guy with a bad leg walking up the sidewalk. Wrinkled shirt, no shoes.
Hunk of a man with long gray. I almost thought about just laying right beside the guy I was giving CPR to.
Want to ride, big boy? But I love you, whoever you are.
But prayers up to whoever
Yes.
was,
Oh, yeah, that
Yes,
was
for
terrible.
whoever was laying on the
Yes.
ground while Ryan was drooling.
I was fantasizing.
I mean, I know he's in good hands with her. So
He was talking about ice cream sandwiches earlier that day.
It literally right after I made the post about just wanting my back rubbed
Oh, shit.
because I had that show tomorrow, I had that show that night. So I was like, I'm going to take me a nap. And I really sat here and thought about how I just want my back tickled and I want ice cream sandwiches. And
Your
then
back
about
tickled
that,
with ice cream.
about that time, I just hear, "Wow." And you can tell like when a siren like stops right near you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, I was like, oh man, that sounded close. So I just walk out into my driveway and yeah, sure enough, there's a feller laying in the road down there. And I was like, oh no. And our cop's already there. And I was like, well, so I just sat there and smoked a cigarette. I walked all the way up and just sat there and smoked. I'm a terrible human, but I mean,
Yeah, the more
if
you
they-
talk,
I mean, yeah,
the more you
if
talk
they
about
needed
it.
help or something, I mean,
You was
let me
there,
direct
for
traffic
sure.
or something. Or just- but for 4 hours, this road you could not get from whatever back this way to. It was crazy.
Wow.
I mean, it was bad. I mean, and I feel bad because there's a couple of guys who ride their bikes around here, and a girl had commented on something, said one of them works at Los Amigos, but a lot of times I'll come off that side street going to 52 here, and I mean,
Yeah.
God, I just hope he's okay. But then I feel bad too for whoever
Him,
it was in there. Yeah, whoever hit him, Lord have mercy.
Dude, y'all know where I live. It's at least once or sometimes 2 or 3 times a week that there's a wreck in that intersection.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
It is, and I hear it every time. I'm
Yeah.
like, to the point where I know it's a wreck. I can be in my house washing dishes. Oh,
There's a wreck.
Somebody else
It's
got
got a
hit.
distinct sound to
Yeah,
it.
it's just a matter of whether they're flipped over or not.
Yeah.
Like when Lenny gets old enough to drive, like she is not allowed to go.
Well, that's
that
really
way.
dangerous, though, like how you have to pull out right there.
Oh, yeah, it's
especially on the side road.
If anybody out there in like Whitfield County, Roadworks or
Yes,
dude,
please.
something's the Whitfield County Police. Just
We need to do
something
something.
has to be done about
That's
that
a bad
intersection. I see it every day, man. So on a lighter
Yeah, I
note,
wasn't making light of that. Let me make that clear.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you were
Yeah,
doing. But
like,
She
let's
was
not-
really pretty, though. Really pretty. Anyways.
yeah, it's really.
And she can drive a helicopter. I don't know if she could drive it or if she was just a
You-
nurse in there. But
Yeah.
anyways.
I don't. Well,
love you.
I don't think
Either
you
way.
drive.
Oh, well,
a
do you-
Do you,
helicopter.
that's what I was thinking. Do you
Yeah,
drive a
you don't
helicopter?
drive it.
Do you
You-
ride a helicopter?
You fly it.
Oh, you fly
You
it.
fly it.
Well, a pilot. You pilot a
You pilot a helicopter.
A helicopter.
So I've been wanting to bring this up, and
Oh, God.
I
I
don't,
know that.
there's 2 things that I want to talk about that I don't understand. One being, I've got a 13-year-old daughter. Now she hasn't done this yet, but I've heard her mention it. But I have had somebody that works for me have one of these things on. What the hell is up with zit patches?
with what?
Like, have you not seen these? I guess dudes can do it too.
Yeah, oh.
But it's like, it's a thing now to put these little stickers on your face whenever you have a zit you want to cover up.
Yeah, and they can be like little stars and
it's stars.
cupcakes and
It's-
oh yeah, it's super
Oh, it's
cute.
not like skin colored. Just to like.
I guess they can be.
Yeah,
that,
it can be skin color too. Do you? Yeah.
That would make
I've
that would make
never
sense.
heard of this, dude. I just had to rock any zits I had.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, it's the thing.
That I think kids are getting soft these days.
They are.
Can I use your foundation? You know what I mean?
Dude, I remember they're doing so much and this is back before really the internet, like off the wall stuff
Oh, yeah.
to try to clear up my I remember boiling pots of water and putting a towel over my face and just suffocating with hot air. Like I remember you just had to wear it, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah, man.
but this girl had a couple black star stickers. And I didn't at the time I didn't know what it was. I had to ask my wife, I was like, why does she have star stickers all over her face?
Yeah.
She's like, it's to cover up zits. I'm like, that makes me think it is far worse than what it probably is under there. I'm just imagining this
Big old bulging
yellow, bulging, oozy, like,
Well, like how big are these little sticker things?
I mean, they're just the size
itty
of
bitty.
the size of the zit. like that big.
Like
You
there's
just
like
order these things on Amazon just for
Yeah.
a zit sticker.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, if that was going on back in the day, you could just use. Remember those puffy stickers? I used to love those things. Little puffy stickers that they were hard ridges.
yeah, hard on that on the sides and puffy in the middle.
Or like those Dentures use those pasties or what? Just put one of those
Oh yeah,
on.
just put a paste on.
But just put
Yeah. I mean, it's basically like writing in Sharpie on your face.
Yeah.
I have a big ass zit right
Yeah, I mean,
here.
you're just
Yeah.
kind of. I feel like you're drawing attention to it.
Yeah, like why just rock it.
Yeah.
It's just part of life, man.
Wow, I've not heard of this.
Like most of the time, if you go into a McDonald's or even in a drive-thru, all the little girls have got their face covered in it.
I guarantee I'll notice it like crazy now that we've talked about it.
You will.
Yeah.
But I understand that if it was like your skin color, but like just putting random
A unicorn.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna look at now.
Why does she have tigers all over her face? What are you for Halloween, little girl? I mean, what?
And since you didn't know what the zit thing was, I know you're not gonna know what this is. Maybe Jerry can help out. What the hell does 6'7" mean?
Oh, don't even.
I have no idea what that is.
Don't.
What confuses me about 6'7" is I've heard it said in every context
Yeah.
possible. I mean, there's no like cue that can be like, oh, that's what that means. He used it in the sentence, and I understand what he's saying. No,
there's nothing.
It's a greeting. It's a goodbye. It's a slang word. It's everything. You know,
Yeah.
have you ever heard people go 6'7"? My kid does it all the time.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's all about.
I don't either.
I have no idea.
Well, the two kids, the two grandbabies, they say it like they constantly say it.
6'7".
So there's no context behind it, though?
No, there's none. Well, okay, so the other day we had went to Walmart. We was shopping for clothes, and Daisy and Jagger were the same shirt size, 6'7". So Daisy's over there looking through the shirts, right? Daisy's smart. Anyway, so she's looking through the shirt, and she goes, "Oh, Gemma, what size is this?" And I looked at it and I said 6'7". She goes, 6'7". And I said, "What?" You know, but it was just, I don't know. They time it like that, and it's
know.
crazy.
It's the internet.
Yeah, and they
That's-
can't even tell me what it means.
No, that's the thing. People that say it don't know what it means. They just say it because everybody else says it.
Yeah, because everybody else is, but
That's
it is.
great, yeah.
It is kind of cute though.
It
'Cause-
kind of reminds me of when I remember wearing a Nike shirt in elementary school, and it was when they first started the "Just Do It." Like
Yes.
that was our generation.
Yes.
Like, just do it. Just do it.
Do it.
He's got "Just Do It" on his shirt.
Or then remember the whole Adidas thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look that one up.
sure can.
We can make anything. We can make anything bad if you just think about it.
We was talking about basketball earlier, and so now we're talking about like shoes and stuff. One thing it reminded me of talking about Nike and all that. So I was a huge fan of And One. Do you remember when And One became a thing? Well, I had a pair of I had the shorts, I had a pair of shoes, but the pair of shoes I had a saying on the bottom of them. And I remember playing Michael Bearline in rec one time, like in boys rec or something. We was playing 1-on-1, and I beat him. And so I quoted what was on the bottom of my shoe, the quote, and I was like, "You know why God rested on the seventh day? Because He played me on the sixth." And just walk off in all my M1 gear, dude. God, I was so gangster.
Oh man,
I was so gangster.
remember Fila and Champion.
Oh yeah, feeling.
Oh yeah.
I got a pair of Champion sweats in there.
Dude, that brand just went.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like it used to be cool. Well, no, it used to be not cool, and now it's like it's a cool brand. Like they
Champion. Oh yeah.
they had a
It's
complete
crazy.
180. Like
Yeah.
Champion in Fila used to be like the dollar store shoes.
And what was the
Yeah. And
was
now
it
it's like
Echo or what was that the one with the Rhino like logo? Was it
Rhino. Yeah, I think it was. Oh yeah, Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Echo.
God, a lot of, are Fila's still a shoe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's still
yeah.
I miss the LA Gears.
Forever, I love Atlanta. Forever, I love Atlanta.
Is that what it was?
Well, it got made into that. It was around before then, but then I don't know who that was. A little Scrappy or whatever.
That's what they called me last year.
A little Scrappy.
Scrappy. That's good. So stupid.
You know, I didn't know that Abercrombie and Hollister were still a thing until my daughters came. They were school shopping for this year.
Oh yeah, I guess up there at the Chattanooga Mall.
Chattanooga Mall, yeah.
We still do we still have the mall?
Oh, no. Is it?
Here?
Yeah, I mean, it's there.
Oh, you might as well not.
Yeah,
have
I mean,
it.
they still have like the American Eagle. And
Yeah.
I remember they used to have the jeans. They were the only ones that had jeans that like fit me right.
Yeah.
And it was like size 29, 31 or something. You know, just some random ass number.
The only thing holding that mall together is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is the one doing it for them, yeah. It's so sad.
Do you remember
Well,
when
I take that back. The cookie. If I
the
had,
cookie
you
place.
could have a hot date at the mall if you wanted to go to the movies. Chick-fil-A, and then go to the movies, and then go to the cookie company, the Great American Cookie Company.
You know what I used
Best
to
cookies in the
love
world.
is when you'd walk by that Chinese restaurant place and they'd give out the free samples of that
Samples,
chicken.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
We went
Yeah.
over there and ate a couple of weeks ago. It was pretty good.
it's called Bamboo Express now. It used to be China Garden back in the day.
Yeah.
Which is the same people. I think something happened with the health scores. It was always kind of questionable over there.
Imagine.
It was always kind of questionable over there.
Yeah.
And I talked about this on an old podcast we had with my buddy, but they would always have signs up, closed for remodeling.
Scrubbing the mold.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then they'd come back with a different name. So yeah. So
good tactics, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else?
I feel like I've made an idiot of myself pretty well.